I'm on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Knitting with Nancy. It is Wednesday morning. I'm here with Val. I think we're a few minutes late, so I hope you all were waiting with bated breath. Thank you for everybody who is signing up for the newsletter. I know you're getting all the other newsletters as well. If you want me just to forward the Tuesday one, ask here and I will do my best to do that. So if you did pay attention to yesterday's newsletter, you got Val and her daughter Olivia doing pom-poms. And I wanted to show how we use pom-poms because they're not just for hats. Although I'm showing hats, we have so much fun with pom-poms, and we needed happy thoughts and fun times today, and we're going to play with yarn and pom-poms. So here we're going to dive into it. And Val is first going to show you, I had shown you a couple of weeks ago, our kits from Ba Yarn. And here is the sample. Thank you, Terry. She made that. But on top is this huge Gigantor pom-pom that I made. And I'm going to show you how and why I like that pom-pom. It's so tight and concise. I don't know how to put that, but I like them dense. Thank you. Good word, dense. And then I told you we would show you the Christmas stockings. I showed you yarn and stuff, but here are all the samples. They're already up on our mantle. And Christy made all of these. They're waiting for Santa to be filled with all good thoughts and fun stuff. And they're all different sizes in the pattern, which is available. And we used Ultra Alpaca yarn from Barocco and wool stock from Blue Sky Fibers. And behind me you can also use, because we're not felting, Ultra Wool from Barocco, which is a superwash. So lots of yarns all up on our website. But what I wanted to show is pom-poms. So really fun. And Christy likes Lucy ones as well. And on the website, on the newsletter, Val and her daughter, look at these fun pom-poms. And look how dense this is. I love dense pom-poms. And all the different yarns put together. And if you watch this one she was making, and she ran the two strands, it's this yarn, which is the Sonoma from the kit. It was my leftover yarn. But then she put some other fun fibers with it and colors. So you don't have to do just a color. You can have fun with these. And I'm going to talk about how she'd made this garland in just a minute. And we're going to hold it up. But again, this is our Alaska hat. I put a kit on the table. We have more kits coming in the next 2 or 3 days. The yarn was just delivered to make more. But again, Paula likes Lucy ones, and here's me liking dense ones. It's so pretty. Of it. And so this is the variegated yarn and how it comes up. So yarn is really fun to play with. So we have some fun tools here at the store, and I forgot to bring the books over that go with this pom-pom. So I'm going to chat for a second, and Val is going to get books and our Kai scissors off the wall because I have to show you how to cut the pom-poms. But our newest product is from a company called Loom, and these are just a blast. And again, Val showed you how to use it. I am also going to show you how to use it. It's the 5-in-1 tool. It retails for $12.50. It makes pom-pom sizes 5-inch down to 2.5 inches in diameter. You can make necklaces. You can loom with it and do weaving. You can do lots and lots of fun stuff. And what also comes that we have with Loom is a whole tutorial on basic patterns with pom-poms. And this retails for $6. It is also up on our website. What I like about this is look how it opens. So it doesn't flip. but it goes to the side. And if we look, it'll give you directions like how to do the bullseye
So good.
on it. And let's see what else. Let's just look. Attaching pom-poms, which is what we're going to also talk about today, and how to do it. Sculpting with a needle. So there's all kinds of things more that you can do with pom-poms. And this is the tutorial also on how to make them. But then if you want to go really overboard, and I sold a lot of these yesterday, this is the total book from Loom. 20 tiny yarn projects to make from your stash. So think of us as yarnies, yes, who have knitting and all the different yarns we have left. This retails for $27.99, but I want to show you all that comes. You get the kit, the tool with you as part of it. So you are getting already $12.50, and it has a lot of this in it as well. So let's just flip through. I had so much fun looking through this, and Val's talking behind me going, so many good ones. So many good projects, so little time. So what's nice is it goes into different fibers, color planning, the weights, which is really kind of interesting, because what I find with knitters, and I talk to them, they really don't know the weights of yarn. I'm teaching a class later this month on yarn, I think it's in December, on yarn substitution. And next year I'll be talking about it next year. Isn't that weird? We're going to talk about next year. But in late January, February, or actually mid-January, when we talk about the sweater that knit along, I'm going to bring this book up of yarn substitution from Carol Sokolsky and how we're going to utilize that in picking yarn for our projects. So color planning, which is also good. All of this is going to help you in understanding color as well. So it's also, this is just a good tutorial book to have. But then it goes in on how you make things, how to trim it, which I will show you today, because you need really good scissors. And my favorite new scissors, actually they're not new, I've had them for about 8 to 10 months now, are Kai scissors. And I have to tell all of you, I was a Ginger girl, oh my gosh, for years and years. And my gingers got nicked, and I was in a class, it's over a year ago. And Jean, Val's mother, said, oh, you got to go try the Kai scissors. I went, I can't stop buying them and using them. They are that fabulous of scissors. I don't know how I didn't know them before. So anyway, this goes into all different things, how to do it, how to tie it. And then the fun thing is, this is how to make tassels. And tassels are really fun, and how to wrap it and to go through. So you have party favor. The book is just so explosive with ideas. It would take you a while to work through this. So adults, children, everybody, really good book. We're going to put this over on the table to do. And you will notice the two tools are slightly different. So this is not filled in like the other one is, because it does the other sizes. So you might want this because it's a different size than what you get in the book. So let's start. I'm also going to show you what we have is the clover ones, and I just sold out yesterday. More are coming in today or tomorrow. So you call me and I'll get them aside for you. You get a variety of sizes. So for instance, this little teeny one,
that's the size that my smaller ones
does these here. And this, I want to say, is probably in between here, this one.
No, most these ones are done on this.
Oh, on that.
But some of them are trimmed more than others.
Got it.
And you can see he needs a haircut. Look at that. I missed a spot.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll use yours to trim then. But I'm going to show you with two types of yarn Val brought out. One is a little thinner, and we're going to pull, and this one, if I can find the end, hold on, it's right here. So I'm going to do two things today. I'm going to show you the loom, and I'm also going to show you quickly how to use the clover. But I'm going to do the little clover because it goes a little faster for it.
Or are you making?
Well, no, I want to use the bigger yarn in this one. So if you notice, let's just go over the parts. You have two sides here and two opens here. And later, we're going to pull it apart. So when you want to start, we're going to open up one side, and you're using both because we need to get in between here. And when I start, I just leave a little tail. And I hold it with my thumb, and then I start wrapping. And the thing about wrapping, and regardless of what you are using, yarn or one of the clovers, is you have to get into this corner here. You need to get it all the way around, and you want to overfill it to where it's almost hard to close. So see how I'm shoving this in? Shoving, what a good word. So I'm getting as much in here because I like that poof. Then you're just going to cut your tail and flatten that in, and it'll stay. We're going to open the other side, but now I'm going to pull this end. Well, you know, it's kind of fun. Everybody does them different, Val.
I love it. I have never thought about cutting the thread.
Oh.
Over to the other side.
Oh, no, I
Keep
cut.
going.
I can't do that because then, I don't know. But again, I have to get into the corners. The first time I did these, I didn't get into the corners, and it wasn't poofy enough. And like I said, I like really, really dense pom-poms. I want people to know my pom-poms are coming. Okay. So, dense enough, push that in, and again I cut. Now, you want to hold these in, and I'm going to use this actually just because it's thinner. I know. This is what I'm going to use to tie it with. One thing I want to say is you can use any yarn to make the pom-pom. If you notice, I can't really pull this apart, even though it's a single ply. You want to make sure you can't break the yarn. If it's not a tight twist or a single ply, but you can break it, don't use it to tie your pom-pom. So once you have it all set, you have a groove here, but again, hold these down, and you're just going to cut right through that groove.
So rewarding.
It is. Whoop. And it poofs open. And I remember being younger and not knowing much about pom-poms. And I got it to this point, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to open it. No. Then I take my yarn, and you go right through here, and I pull it really tight. And what happens is if you pull too tight, you're going to break the yarn if it's not really strong. So I came around twice, and now I'm going to tie a knot. Now, I leave these tails. I don't want to lose these. This is what I hold when I cut them. And I know Val and I do it differently because she likes just the pom-pom. I guess because I was always putting these on hats.
Open the little thingies.
Oh, right. Oh. You know, you like to make it so easy.
Poof.
Poof. But now, for me, it's cute, but it's not done. So in order to make it done, and I'm going to use this little baggie as my garbage pail, kind of, I have to come and I have to start trimming. And I forgot to bring a pail. So I like to hold it from here. You know what, I'm just going to make a mess here. It'll be easier. And I like to come all the way around and do short little snips. Be careful not to snip your fingers. Someone who says from experience.
Those car scissors.
Yes, these are sharp. And notice sometimes I'm a little more liberal. Again, remember, I said I like mine dense. So if you notice, the shorter I go here, the denser and poofier it gets. And you kind of want to keep in mind that you're making a circle. So you don't want to go in just one spot, because otherwise you're going to have an oval, which could be kind of cute if that's what you want. Now, what's really funny, I have a friend who can give herself haircuts. I don't think I could ever do this to my own hair. I would be totally lopsided. So during this COVID, when I couldn't get a haircut, I was most distressed. Yep. So, shake it out.
Shake it out.
And see, it looks kind of funny still, so then you have to come and just trim those little shorty things off.
The haircut.
It's like my haircuts.
Beautiful.
So here is my little pom-pom. And this is exactly how I did that huge one, but over a garbage pail.
And was that with the blue pom-pom?
And that was with the big on it. Actually, it was a size bigger than this, I believe. Not the huge one, but it's called an extra large. And we can get those in for you if you'd like for it. So now that that's done, and then here are tails. If you were putting it in a hat, I pull these through here and I just tie a knot and then weave those ends through. And this is literally a knot right there. And weave. If you want to, if it's a super wash and you think you want to wash the hat, then what you're going to do is tie a bow. So now let's get to this one. So here, and I'm going to do it double so it'll go quick.
And also because it looks really cool.
It does. Especially now since I have a mess of fuzz here, let's add more to it. Okay. Well, we're going to do the best we can with this. See, I lent this yarn to Val.
Oh, it's my fault. I like this.
Probably not. Well, shoot. Oh, there's the other end. Let's try this one instead. It's better. Okay, so
Sorry for the filming there, people. My camera just got away from me.
here we go. I'm going to take both strands together. We are going to make the littler one up here,
It's not littler. That's just,
this one's the smaller one.
yeah.
But you come up here and you're going to couch this in the groove, which is really nifty. And then you're going to start just wrapping. And the fun thing about here is I'm making a mess, but you have to wrap probably double than what you okay, Val. Hold on. I'm going to do something different here. We're just going to do the yarn double here. There we go. So, I'm going to just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Val's trying to help with my knot, but that's okay.
Well, you blamed it on me.
See, we have so much fun here. Val was up late last night. Wait till you have to go on Facebook and look up again because she posted her block printing. Of course, I was up late too. Stress printing. And so you want to keep this kind of snug up here because we need to get in through here. So I like to put my finger here so I don't completely close that hole. But again, you want to go more than what you think. Whatever you think, double it. I think that's what I heard on your video.
Yeah, I learned from experience in playing with this tool that the first ones I made, I didn't go as deep, and then I was looking in the Loom Party book, and it was talking about the orb pom-pom, which they consider the super dense one. And so I just read through those instructions and went, okay, I got to put twice as much
as you want. So when you think you're done, the neat thing again is you're going to come couch this right up here, which is really cool because now look, I can cut this and nothing's falling off. Again, let me get this out of the way. You want to take a nice piece of length of yarn. And remember I said I needed to get in here before, just don't pull this off. You're going to put this through.
Key is tying that big silk.
And you want to tie it really tight. So a couple of things you can do. You can come and tie it here right now, but I would come through a second time. Mm-hmm. And I think the book says this, doesn't it? That's what I thought.
Go around it a couple times. Tie it as tight as you can.
And when you pull this now, and you could have gone through another one. Look how tight I'm pulling it. So remember I said you have to pull it tight on both of these, but if you don't use the right string here, what's going to happen? You're going to be pulling it really tight, and the next thing you know, it's going to break. So to get the knot in, and then pull under my finger. And pull it to the one more time. Yeah, if I can push it through there. And again, do it again. And again, pull. You can even go a little tighter. Put your finger here to hold it. And now comes the fun thing. Again, I hold this because I want to have something to hold. Now you're going to slide this off, and you have butterfly loops. Again, you're going to come in with your sharp scissors, and you're going to cut right through that. And look at that poof-off.
So satisfying.
Isn't that fun? And now let's get the other side. And if you think you've missed one, you can always come in and get it again. Look at how poofy. And again, if you like loosey, what I call loosey ones, that's fine.
Still trim it down a bit.
But I like to trim this down again, even then, just to kind of make it look like a circle, as opposed to my oval. But look at how the dark blue comes in.
Pretty. I love mixing the colors.
Well, I like you put in that hot pink. So again, you're going to keep coming with this trimming and go as much as you want. Be careful for your fingers. And if you notice, the shorter you go again, whoops, I went a little too short there. I'm trying to go a little faster here. The denser it gets. So it's a personal thing how dense you want yours. Just because I like them dense, you do not have to. And you don't want to go too short because then you're up into the center. So take care that you don't overcut. Gee, when I say these things, why is that? Because I know. So I'm going to stop here just because of time. I have some other stuff to show you. Of course, I can't stop. Once you start these, you can't stop. They're very addicting. Of course, now I got to vacuum. So I'm giving a preview for next week because we don't have a lot of these. This is a very special item that I'm really excited about. And the unveiling starts December 1st. And Val and I are going to do almost daily, you'll get a little tweak every day as to what this is. You have to decide, are you naughty? Hee hee hee. Are you naughty? Or are you nice? Now I have to tell you, Val already picked mine, and I'm naughty. Oh, well. Instead of nice Nancy, I'm naughty Nancy. I think she just liked how it sounded better. So this is the Naughty or Nice Advent Calendar for knitting. It's your 2020 Advent Calendar. It includes a pattern, a cake of yarn, 14 mini skeins, stitch markers, and surprise knitting notions. It is 100% Tencel yarn made in Germany, but then it is hand-dyed by Trailhead Yarns, Carol, in Canada. And I believe it's Carol and her daughter. It's a mother-daughter, which I really love. You can follow them at Trailhead's Yarns. They are hashtag THY, naughty or nice. And you can follow it with us on Facebook starting December 1st when I open the box, unless you get yours ahead of time, because we are shipping now. And you will have, next week I might show you a little bit more what's in the box, but you will have something to hang up in your house. Now the retail on this is $130. It is complete. I know it's just a white box that says naughty or nice, but wait till you see what's in here. I am so excited. If you go for the nice, it's a little bit lighter in color with brighters. If you go for the naughty, it's a little bit darker with some jewel tones. We are making a shawl. Is a surprise. It is not a hard pattern, so it is for everybody. So think about, you could give it as a gift ahead of time. and they can go along with us every day in December to follow when we open our surprise, you can open yours and tell me what you got, and I'll show you what I got. So we can kind of have some fun there, but I'm really excited to do this. I think it's their first year doing it. It's definitely our first year trying an Advent. So I'm just so excited about this. The yarn is beautiful. I got to sneak peek. So here you go. Try to pick if you're naughty or nice. I think most people are nice, but I bet you there's a lot of naughties out there. And come join us with this. I think we'll make it a lot of fun. I will see you next week where we will talk more about this and some other Christmas projects you can make in the coming weeks. Have a great day, everyone. Stay well, have fun, and make pom-poms. Bye, everyone.